Hello. How's it going, everybody? It's been over a year since the last live stream. It's been a while. Greetings. How y'all doing? We have some music. Lo-fi boy. Go back and forth between these two. We're gonna do some work today. This is going to be a longer stream. Catch you up to speed. It's been a while. Got some snacks to eat, some coffee. Happy to answer any questions you have. I also have notes that I'm gonna go through. I've been prepping for this live stream for a little bit. Got a lot to go through. And I hope this to be an annual, weekly thing. So we'll see. What's up, chat? Hi. First off, Wild Zoland. Welcome in Mongolia. Thank you for being a member. Awesome. Some familiar faces. Hey, Jessica. Am I still a minimalist? Yeah. Fabio says I need to visit Brazil. When am I coming for Nepal for the Annapurna circuit? So, what videos and should I make and where should I travel and hike is something I need to figure out. Here, let's switch over to the girl. It's a little chiller. So we're going to get into that. I do hope to be in Nepal by the end of the year. That would be great. But as you know, wife is pregnant. We're having a son this spring, soon. So that changes things. For the first time ever, I have like a 4-month block where I pretty much am going to stay at home and help out with family stuff, be a dad. I'm excited about that. Greetings. What's up, Hugo from Swedistan? South Korea representing, Ukraine, Mexico City. It's awesome. Little hiker loading. Yeah. The headphones are loud, right? Yeah, the music is a little too much, right? We're gonna bring that down to like 80%. That seems better, right? I'm from Boston. Awesome. Yeah, traveling as a dad. Traveling has gotten harder and harder. But I'm sure I'll be able to make it, figure it out. Okay, so let's get down to business. First off, I wish I could put a black background behind chat. That would be helpful. I mean, like, I could put it right here. Does that make sense? It just depends on where the background is, right? Oh well. Okay, people are asking about, okay. So where should I travel? Where should I hike? Nepal. It's hard to stay organized with like where I'm going to travel. Yeah, let's make this a little bigger. So travel plans for 2024. September, just for sure, I know. September is Dolomites, Italy. And what is it? It's like hiking. All Trails helps me keep pretty organized with this, with the lists. Oof. That number is getting big. All right. Alta Via 1. Let's just search it. We should have this like as its own notes. Can I get the full 72? Okay. So let's start a new, well, we can just put it under here. Turn your screen to dark mode. I'm not sure if Notes can do that. This is like the browser version of iCloud. That would be ideal though. Oh well. So that's in September. When is the best time to visit Nepal? Is November? This is like the question that I get whenever I am researching. Just like, when should you visit all of these places? If sometimes I go back to my own videos to look through when I visited places. Like, when was the last time I was in Nepal? 1 year ago. That was November, I'm pretty sure. Because like I forget, and you can show up to Peru at the wrong time. You can show up to Nepal when it's way too snowy and dangerous. So September to late November, autumn. I think I've only ever been there in autumn. When was the MartijnDoolaard? That's the big question. That was snowy. That must have been fall. Can I just search? February. Maybe that was like February 8th. Yeah, I must have gone in January, so that's interesting. Okay, Raphael. Some people are giving me some suggestions for where to hike. What is this? Serra do Chipo. Is it a national park? I'm happy to take suggestions. Let's check this out. First off, we need to know where it is. This is Brazil. This area looks pretty flat. Second, let's look for images and see what we're working with here. That's pretty. A lot of waterfalls. I gotta be honest, waterfalls, I don't think I've ever found a waterfall that was worth. I'm just not a fan. Just saying. This looks cool though. Let's do a search on, and then I guess the next thing to do is to search on Google, YouTube, to see what other people are making. Let's just do hike. It's a national park, it seems. So there's not much. Which can be a good thing and a bad thing. And then lastly, let's just check all trails to see if there's anything that piques my interest in that area, right? Okay, this gives me a better idea. We can go to 3D just to get an idea of what it looks like to be there. Because I haven't really found, I haven't done too much research for Brazil, but it would be cool to like go. Okay, so it seems like Big Gorge. What's the most popular? So a waterfall hike. 16 miles out and back. What I'm looking for when I do hike research is a mix between what type of video it'll make, and then also like, will it be fun for me to hike. I also don't know what I don't know, so who am I to say? But just based on what I've hiked and then what expectations I can set from looking at the actual trails, what other people post online, you know, it's difficult. This is good to know, though. This is good to know. Thank you. Now those words, that place will be in the back of my mind, so. What else? So many suggestions. It would be good if I could collect suggestions. Yeah, let's... That is so annoying. Yeah, dark mode would be better. Dark mode. Dark mode is essential. I don't know if people can do it though. Operating system. That's on a Mac. Meh. Anywho. Boy. Brazil. Norway. See, yeah. Norway would be good. So collecting suggestions. Okay, that's a good thing to write down. How can I collect video ideas and hiking trip suggestions, right? I mean, like, would subreddit be that? Like a subreddit? I guess just comments on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, chat. It's helpful, but it's too much. There's got to be some way to, like, do it better. Okay, Luke Skywalker. Let's check one more before we go back to, like, what I think we should be hiking. What is Valbona National Park, Albania? Ooh. All right. Come on. What are you doing? First off, let's see where Albania is. Okay. Greece vibes. Very close to Italy. This whole area is very mysterious to me. I haven't done any hiking or traveling in this whole area, so it would be cool to go. Albania seems pretty chill. Another national park, so that means no drones, which is a downside. Not a deal breaker though. Let's see if any images. Oof, woof. I mean, look at this. It's pretty. That's nice looking. In the fall. Oh. Albanian Miracle of the Alps. So personally, this seems more fun for me. Pretty similar to the, you know, Alps, European Alps in general, but I don't know of anyone hiking in Albania, so. All right, let's do a Google search or YouTube search just to see. Well, we got a solo hiking. Tristan. All right, let's check this out. So we open with a nice, this is probably the best drone shot of this spot. Let's get that 4K. This looks like summer. So did he, yeah, so usually you want to start with the thumbnail. It looks hot, right? It looks pretty hot. It's not bad. Albania looks beautiful, yeah. Slovenia next to Austria. Craig, we're literally writing suggestions on your YouTube comments of your live stream. No need for AI. Yeah, the AI was in reference to something else. I wanted to make more hiking meme images. Yeah, this looks pretty gorgeous. Nothing like an old man. Ugh. See, this is national park though. All trails. Let's see if any hikes jump out at us. How do I go back to just clear filters? Is that the spot? That seems like the spot, right? I thought it was like down here. Yeah, that's Albania. Maybe this is Albania as well. Damn. Yeah, I'm sure there's stuff. See, it's good to like do this research, but it's a lot. What's very helpful is like the specific trail. That's what's most helpful. So it's like, go hike in Iceland. Yes, there's beautiful hikes in Iceland, but I could spend my time doing research. Or you could be like, go hike Hornstrandir, go the Lagavegger. I think that's what's most helpful, because a lot of people are just like, hike in India, hike in Brazil, hike in Norway. But what is popular? What would be the most, searched for term in Google and YouTube versus like, what is something that's beautiful that no one really knows about? That's why we, did some well with the Hornstrandir video, because it's beautiful, but no one really knew about it. And to be honest, I would like to go back to Iceland one more time in mind, just to do the highest peak, which I think is like, this is it, right? Yeah, this must be it. No. I don't know, in this area there's like the highest point in Iceland, and I feel like that's one video that I want to make, but I've got that saved. Anywho, I digress. Sound crazy, I know. Pyrenees, I mean, there's so much. Okay, so let's go back to the schedule. So what is today? February? Death Valley. Death Valley seems like the one place that I haven't been that would be good temperature right now. There's not much else to do in the US that I haven't already done. I can't go to Zion for like the 7th time. I think Death Valley could make its own video, and we can do that research. But the window's closing. So it's called Death Valley for a reason. We don't want to go there when it's too hot. But the images that I've seen in the past week, it looks gorgeous. See, it's still good. It's still good. It would be dope to go. And I've done a little bit of research. We can research that. But back to the schedule. Let's say March, April, May. So May is the cutoff. So this is, I gotta be a dad for May, June, I gotta be a dad. July, I gotta be a dad. January, February, March, April. So March and April, we kind of have time. Do you delete notes? Yeah, I do. I shouldn't. I delete so many notes. And I tell myself I shouldn't delete notes. It's not smart. I should keep them all. Lake District in Northern England. Oh. Tour of Monta Rosa. That's what was coming to my head when I was saying that there needs to be a specific trail. And I have that marked. So good suggestion. I see you. I see you being helpful. Jacopo. Jacopo. So we're doing, on these live streams, we're doing work. I do this work regardless. I would much rather do this work with y'all because y'all are super helpful. And there's so much other things that I want to do on stream for this work. One, it makes me do the work. Let's be honest, I've been slacking a bit. And two, y'all can help me make better videos. Everything will be better in general. So thank you. So suggestions like not deleting notes is helpful. Suggestions like, I don't know, all that. Okay. May, I gotta be a dad. June, I gotta be a dad. July, I gotta be a dad. May, June, July, August. I gotta be a dad. Okay. September. Boom. When, let me double check my notes. My calendar. I'm gonna pull up my calendar on the DL. I don't want to make sure I don't share anything I shouldn't be sharing. Cool. Really? If I do plus and minus, it's for the whole, both monitors? Hogwash. Alright, let's go to July, August, September. Okay. Glacier? Yeah, I keep saying I'm gonna go to Glacier. I never will. Okay. So there's chat right now. So okay, I gotta focus. So how can I collect video ideas and hiking trip suggestions? Because y'all have it. Craig Adams subreddit. I don't know. I don't try to be on Reddit just because it doesn't feel healthy to like constantly check. Okay, so this is just searching Craig like my history. How do I subreddit Craig Adams? Official subreddit of Craig Adams. I mean, this could be a place where anyone could create posts. We've never really used this. I don't know. I'm not really a subreddit guy. I would like to make one spot where this makes sense. But comments on YouTube. I'm a YouTuber. I get YouTube. So I feel like comments on YouTube on these live streams, which is podcasts? Question mark? Like, what is this? We'll see. Because it's great to have it on chat. You know, chat is good, but tough to see everything. Boom. I'd love to. And once again, what's helpful is specific hikes with all trails links. Yeah. So that other example that we got, was it Tour Monta Rosa all trails? This is one that I know about. It's an ultra, whatever the loop is. Yeah, boom. Look at this beauty. Okay, we have a loop Loops are the best. For someone hiking by themselves, I personally just love loops. Every moment of this hike is new. So there's no out and back, there's no boring parts. Everything is new, everything is ready to be shot. Transportation, super easy. 100 miles, that's a lot, but doable. 40,000 gain, this is gonna be one of those tough hikes. Multiple days. But we are in the Italian Alps and Switzerland. I think it goes in both. It goes through Zermatt, so part of whatever that hike is called. Classic, just like the TMB, up and down, up and down, up and down. With these villages, you can bring a tent and save some money and be like a dirtbag, sleeping at campsites in towns. You could wild camp if you want to be that person, which is fun to do at least once or twice for every hike. Beautiful lakes, good food, amazing views. I guarantee this would be a great video and fun to do, just because there are trees, there are views, there are passes, there are lakes, towns, food. You can pay to win money. You can have a good time eating amazing food regardless of what you're hiking. Oh, pretty similar to the TMB. Big glacier in view. So yeah, this is just like a good example of a hike suggestion, I guess. So it's also like what will do well for a video? What do I want to do? And how different is it from like the other videos that I've done? I don't know. Dirtbag crew checking in, Gusto. Welcome. A dirtbag. Explore the Balkans. Alta Via 1 is gorgeous. Yes. So, okay, back. Specific hikes with all trails. Bonus would be the best image, which is kind of thumbnail prospect and whatever. Okay, so September I'm going to be doing Alta Via 1. This is going to be a good video. I'm excited about this. Everything about this seems awesome. I convinced the company that I'm booking with to give me a discount because I'm going to shout them out, as well as to give me a custom itinerary because I want to go a bit faster than usual. And I know how many miles I can do because I've kind of hiked the Alta Via 2, which is very similar to this, but just different. And I do plan on ending in Belluno, which will be different than getting picked up in the mountains. So yeah, that's awesome. And then Mika will have the baby, and she gave me like the green light to go do a solo hike then, and then as well as November probably. So I'll do that. I'll come home. There might be another hike after that. I don't know. What I would like to do is ABC. So I was looking into India and Nepal. ABC trek. Annapurna Base Camp. So this is a popular one. 70 miles, lots of gain, high altitudes. Well, yeah, 14er. 14er is the maximum. You start at 3,000. Jesus. That's a lot of gain. This looks grueling. This is like a side chute, and then you come back down to this. I think that the Alta Via 1 Italy hike will be a great video based on the previous success of the other Italy hike I've done. I feel like if I shoot it, where is it? This? Yeah. So it'll be like this, but better. I'm not gonna do like a huge drone intro in the beginning because I feel like it's kind of wasted space. And also, I feel like I'm not going to be including the hiking guide. We'll see. I don't know about that. I mean, like, if I have these streams, the idea is that I just record and farm individual topic videos and clips. And if I post this video, what I would like to do is to show the editing. I would like to talk about everything, you know. Albania. Okay. ABC. What I need to do for this is get sponsors, see if there's anything extra I can do to make it just a better video and better trip in general. So, potential sponsors. And I mentioned in the last podcast about a hotel. Where would I find that? Google Maps. So I think on Instagram I was talking about wanting to hike in Nepal, and then this hotel hit me up. Right here? No. It would be green. It would be this. No. That's a cafe. Okay. ABC. Yeah, be with this right here. Okay. Okay, so I am talking to... Here, let's just get the website. I was talking to this hotel about potentially doing some sponsorship stuff with them alongside this trip. So coordinating that would be ideal. Probably after the hike would be better. It's on the route of the Annapurna circuit. So ABC would be in this area. So it'd be a little out of the way, but they also do helicopter stuff. So potential. I need to talk to this place. Also need to find a trekking agency or guide for the trek. I don't know how to do that. Wind Rivers, Pakistan. Meet up with Mart. How do you? See, I've never learned how to say his name, but yeah, we've chatted. And there was a moment when I was planning a trip to Italy. How's he doing? Video 100. Excellent. Year 2. I'm just gonna call him MartijnDoolaard. It would be great to go hang out with him. I have seen a bunch of his videos. Love seeing his stuff. We chatted about hanging out, and I also did some research for, where's my list? A hike that I could do alongside visiting him. But it was actually a little difficult to get to him. Like I'd have to fly and train and then also figure out how to get to the trailhead. And then he could pick me up or something. Because the idea would be like hiking to him. It'd be pretty funny. It'd be fun. Where is he? Yeah, I think he's over here. Yeah, okay, so he's in this area. I'm sure people know where he is. I'm not doxing him or anything. Find him, he's in this area. But I thought it would be cool to do this loop or this loop. This is this seems a bit more ambitious. It's mostly in this national park. This would be more doable. So comboing those two things would be ideal. And going during a good season, you know, I guess maybe I'd have to fly into Turin and then somehow figure out how to get over here. So it's possible. I do know people have just showed up, obviously invited. So we'll see. It's a good idea. Green's from Utah. Norway. Okay, so Fran says his name is Martijn. 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 Martijn? Martijn. Yeah. Martijn. So with this block, that leaves these months. I need to figure out what to do, what trips to do, and what videos to shoot these next couple of months. February is almost done, so let's just say like March and April. I was thinking Colombia, like when is the best time to hike in Colombia? Okay. December to March, April. Showers can be heavy and are often followed by strong and bright sunlight. The dry season, best time to hike will be December to March. So, let's do WeatherSpark. What's a city? So first knowing when to visit and then finding something to do. I think I have a couple ideas, but I think I'd want to be up in this area. But let's just say Bogota. What's up, Tony? March and April are a good time to visit Argentina. I feel like Argentina's a bit too far. I don't know. It just seems a little further. I do love Argentina. It is great. So this website will give me some good info about the climate. So as you can see, this is the rainy season or rain. Comfortable, cool. Right now is this red line. Go away. I've been to Patagonia twice, like down in that area, and I feel like it's just a lot. It's a lot to go there. Canyonlands? Here, let's switch to the other one. overcast. So the temperature kind of seems good all the way through. I could sleep in a tent in any of these lows. Obviously it's different in the mountains. Yeah, maybe we should pick a better city. What is the elevation of Bogota? $8,000. That is up there. Yeah. So the longer we wait, the worse it's gonna get. This is ironically the best time to visit when I can't visit, so. Grand Canyon, rim to rim to rim. I've been there like 3 times. I can't go back anymore. Hawaii, yeah. Hawaii would honestly make sense. So yeah, this is March, April are bad times to visit Colombia because of the rain. Now, how do seasons? It's the opposite, right? January. And a cloudy season from April to May. Yeah, I don't know if it would be smart to visit Colombia right now. It's tough. It's tough to know. I was checking, what was the name of that site? Treklist? No. Treklist.co? No. That's not it. Anywho. I just don't know. Let's just consult. But it's like, where to hike in March? It's just gonna be the US. Could go back to Madeira. Iceland, it's too cold. It's too cold. Australia is perfect. I was just in New Zealand. I can't do that flight again. Cactus the clouds, right? Yeah. April? I was doing some research for this, and I would like to go to LA, see some people. Okay, so Cactus the Clouds, March, April, shoulder season. It might be dead looking, like no leaves, no green, but it's not a bad idea. March, April. So let's get that all trails. Currently closed. Why? Let's see what the reviews say. Closed as of February 19th. Not sure if closure is temporarily, seasonal, or permanent. But then again, also on February 19th, this doesn't seem like the right area. Trail currently closed. January 9th, very snowy then. So yeah, it's a bit early. March, April. We'd have to check back. It would be tough to like book this trip and to not be able to do anything. We're gonna have a snack. Good old Noka smoothie. I'm gonna add this though, because like I said, there's a lot going for a April Cactus to Clouds LA trip. That's a good idea. Death Valley. I was hoping like Peru, it's not a good time. Colombia is not a good time. Ecuador? I know Ecuador is like going through a moment. I've been really wanting to do Ecuador. Quite warm in the lowlands. Mountains and highland regions tend to be colder, especially at nighttime. It's best to go hiking in the highlands during the dry season, which runs from June to September. Yeah, that's an indication. I don't think it's going to be possible to do Ecuador. Neil is saying Cactus Clouds should be open by the end of March, early April. March is a great time for Arches National Park. I just don't picture like a good video for Arches though. What I'm looking for, like I like the international stuff because it's the culture. It's like a fun trip. It's all new to me. Architecture, the food, the people, the animals, whatever. Domestic stuff in the US is good, but it just has to be extra special. What I'm also looking for is multiple days backpacking, like a loop if possible, but multiple days. Like if I string together a bunch of day hikes, it just isn't as fun and it just doesn't work story-wise for a video. It's not impossible. Like I've done day hikes for videos before, but I just know what I'm looking for. Yeah, I gotta do Glacier, but the window is so narrow. And with the whole I gotta be a dad thing, it would be September, and I'm gonna be in Italy. I'm gonna be in this area of the world for at least a month. September, October. Oh, but I also want to be at home with baby and family. Yeah. And in New York City, October, November is such a nice time to be in the city. I am kind of pumped that I'm going to be in the city for this time. This is also a good time to be in the city. Super excited about that. And we have to move. We have to move. Like in the next month. Okay, that's good for now. I'm getting an idea. Still need to figure out one good, like, easy flight. Turkey? Yeah, when do you hike in Turkey? That's a flight and a half. Was it the Lycan coast? If you want to go hiking in the mountains, summer's the best, March and October. If you're planning on visiting the west coast of Turkey, the mild spring and fall weather is agreeable if you're touring. Okay, what's the name of that coastal hike? So flying to Turkey would be a lot. Okay, so this. Let's find this on all trails. So people have been pointing this, telling me to do this for a while. Yowza. So we'd want to do a highlight. We wouldn't want to do 280 miles. It's too much. Tulum, Mexico? Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to hike in Tulum, though. Okay. Too much. Jazzy. Nice. I like it. So hiking in Turkey. Never done it. I was in Cyprus. That's the closest I've been. I don't know. Coastal hikes are also kind of difficult because it's usually not as mountainous. It's kind of repetitive with the beaches and coasts. And it's tricky. It's tricky. My question is, what would be the highlight? So what section? I would say 50 miles, 40 to 50 miles would be ideal duration for me. So would that be where there's elevation? Like this part you go inland. And also, when do you go? Yeah, let's just search that. When to hike Lycian, Lichen Way. Lichen Way. Let's just say Lichen Way. April to May. Not bad. Come to Greece. Do you think there's an audience for silent hikes, or it's something you do more for yourself? Yeah, there's definitely an audience. It's a good cross section between things I want to do and what people find valuable online. As you can see, there's a lot of research that goes into traveling in general, especially hiking. You want to hedge your bets and make sure that you don't waste your time and money, because it's a big investment to go and do these things. So if I do this work for myself to go do a hike and then share the results, you know, the silent video of me doing the hike, that's evidence for people to, you know, go do it themselves if they like the views, if they like the video. So it's pretty valuable to have someone else test drive, you know, this big risky thing, this investment, before you do it. So that's an aspect of the work that I'm doing to help people. It's not just pure entertainment. It is valuable in that sense, I guess. And I would like to share more of like everything that goes in to going on these trips. Like this research process is a huge thing. Not only just figuring out if it's going to be fun and how expensive it'll be, how much effort it'll be to go do this trip and hike, but also making a video. Is it worth it? You know, what would be the best way to document and share this trip? So if you did LA, you could do the Trans-Catalina hike. I already did that one. I don't know if I would want to do it again. You've been on the Lichen Way 3 times. October is the best time. Fall. This is what we're working with. This would be a drone heavy hike. So 9 months ago, top searched result. This is from Turkey. 2 years ago. Hiking 62 miles. Let's look at this one. Who's this? Ooh, spoiler. It's an interesting first shot. It's heavy on the north face. "62 miles. So someone's there with him. Or why was there camera? Yeah, there's two of them. I don't know. Like the Hong Kong hike was a little weird. See, this is what I expect. Like actual fires would be nice. A lot of tent camping, the sunsets and the sunrises. So that, yeah, you'd get both. Yeah. This looks like fall. Seems like a good video. But, I don't know, once you see this shot, it kind of gets repetitive. You know what I mean? What's up, hiker? How you doing? I got the hiker app in the chat. Just building fires left and right. That's what I would be doing. That's what I did in Alaska. As soon as I got the green light to light stuff on fire and just go wild with it. Nice job on this, my dude. Okay. October. So that doesn't really help us. Caucasian Trail. All right, let's search it. What do we got? So, exclamation point. Georgia. This seems a bit too long for my taste. I think 100 is the maximum. Armenia. Let's look for a map. No, we got the hiker right here. All right, what do we got? I gotta log in. 54 days. I would need the best highlights. I would need the best highlights. Also, I don't know. That seems like a July, August type of hike, right? October. Let's just throw this. I gotta do a lot more research. I don't know. This seems like a social kind of thing. Like I definitely want some friends to be out here doing this with. Cause I just know what I picture if I did this hike, I would speed run it. I would just light fires every night and then go to bed. I would tent camp a lot, but try to find like one nice hotel, one or two, either at the beginning or end, so I could take a shower. This is straight through a city right here. I don't know. It seems a little... little, like the Hong Kong coast hike I did. It's not that fun. But then this part goes straight through up here. I know the food would be great. And including these cities with the hike would be the vibe. On the beach. And honestly, this would be good to do after the Italy one. So let's add this to the October. The 40 or 50 miles is my max. I'm getting too old to be hiking 200, 300 miles. Kyrgyzstan. I'm glad you mentioned it. I had plans. It sucked. I had hard plans in August to go to Kyrgyzstan. But just because of dad's stuff, I had to cancel. And I think I'm going to push it to like next year. So. The plan, so blacksaddle.com. The plan was to go do a horse trek in Kyrgyzstan. The Great Silk Road Trek. I wasn't going to do 18 days, but something similar. It sounded so fun. Would have been out there on the steppe. And then I had the plans to do 1 or 2 big mountain hikes alongside this one. But it would be really cool to shoot a trip video with horses and to ride a horse for the first time. I've never been on a horse. I think that would have been really fun. I mean, come on. This, plus this. Yeah. This was definitely one of the sadder moments of the year when I had to cancel this. A person that I've talked to online who's in charge of this gave me the idea. I've never met her. And I wasn't sure if she would be on this trip. Probably not. But it would have been super cool. What's her handle? I'm going through my Instagram messages right now. Emma. Yeah, so Emma, I believe, owns this trekking website. And it would have been cool to collaborate. I don't know if I have to be good at riding. I probably need to know how to ride a horse if I'm going to do this for a week straight. I would never want to be the liability on a trek like this. You don't want to be the sick person getting altitude sickness on Kilimanjaro, and you don't want to be the person who's never ridden a horse on the horse trek. You don't want to be doing that. Justin, hey. How you doing? You got Justin Outdoors in the chat. I think I've seen your videos. Canadian, Alberta. That's not fair. You're like living where it's really great to be hiking and shooting hiking videos. That's a cheat code for sure. How you doing? If you're looking to step out of your comfort zone, a winter traverse is challenging and can have phenomenal views. Lots of options out there. You'd be able to keep the flights to North America. See, yeah, I'm nervous. I'm scared. I'm a little wimp when it comes to the cold. I've never done it before. Damn, your thumbnails are saturated, my dude. Lots of color coming off this channel. I like it. It's easy to understand. Hot damn. You doing shorts? Okay, you started shorts, you stopped. Doing live? Ooh, look at all these lives. Lots of Q&As. Facebook. Cold winter hikes. Yeah. I don't know. Man. Like how would it be different? It's got to be more like OutdoorBoys, right? I feel like this guy's just punishing himself and documenting it. Good example of outdoor stuff. Killing it right now. I love the textless thumbnails as well. These thumbnails definitely give me inspiration to try to include my face more. I think this is a good example of simple thumbnails. Obviously great content, but the duration of the videos is interesting. Very authentic. Is he the Mr. Beast of outdoor videos? Yeah. I've checked out his stuff just for research, or their stuff. I guess it's multiple, but it just seems like just him. A good example of someone genuinely doing what they love and just documenting it, I think. Like, he's the real deal, and I think people appreciate the authenticity. Like, what he's doing is insane, but I genuinely believe that, you know, he would be doing this stuff whether he had a camera or not, which is kind of hilarious. And I think people resonate with that authenticity. Obviously, he's learned how to document a video and like what works well, but still, like, this guy's wild. And just the awesomeness of what he's doing kind of just is what's most important. Like the camera quality, it doesn't matter as much. It's just like document the actual being crazy and awesome. This dude does not shy away from cold temperatures, I'll tell you that. Crazy amount of views, yeah. Definitely keeps it simple as well. You know, he's got the Facebook, Instagram. What is he doing on Instagram? Loke. It's a Giga Chad. Next level authenticity and storytelling. That's a good way to put it. are fun to watch, though a bit repetitive in some videos. Yeah, that's true. But that also, like, it's a balance of what he wants to do versus what will do well. You know, if he's just doing repetitive things in general and he chooses to share it, that's fine. You know, there's a cost to that. It would definitely be more work to always do something new and that the viewers would want. He's following one person. Probably his wife. Maybe. I don't know who that is. This logo also is amazing. Kind of jealous of that logo. But yeah, crazy amount of views. Last 5 days ago, 5 million views. Okay, that's a bit random. But yeah, 10 months ago, 50 million views. Algorithm loves this stuff. People watching all the way through. Good research. And so he's just focusing on that. He uploaded 2 reels, but he doesn't give a shit about reels. He did a couple lives, but also 4 years ago, 6 years ago, doesn't give a shit. I think he should get rid of that. He should get rid of that just to focus attention towards what he's doing. It's not going to have that big of a difference in the end of it, but so let's just look. So he gets right into it. He talks about what he's doing, a couple like highlights, and then gets to the actual storytelling from the beginning. So chronological. So this is like a trailer. And then the intro, 14 seconds in. Yeah, I've walked by that moose. That's in Anchorage. Yeah, I was up there a couple weeks ago. And then ends it. You know, no guide. No nothing. No ads. No sponsorships. Facebook ad. An Instagram ad without a link. Savage. OutdoorBoys shirts. I mean, I'm sure this sells a little bit, but I don't know if that's the money maker. AdSense is just where he's making a lot of money. Just keeps it simple. That's it. All you got to do is just make good videos that get AdSense. Yeah. 8 million subs. Okay, well. He's watched in Romania. His videos are cool and relatable, but seem a bit pointless. Like, why are you digging snow caves in Alaska? This is true. Why does anyone do anything? You know, it's a balance of him just documenting what he's doing. He seems like a wild person to be doing this stuff, yeah. And Mr. Beast in the sense that it's just a bit sensational. Yeah. Anywho. All right. Back to work. So August, Kyrgyzstan. We added that. That's good. So what else? We're working on that. So let's talk about the channel a little bit. Feedback on the previous podcast episode. Things are changing a little bit. Switching the podcast content to the YouTube channel. There's a live tab, and this video will be here after with chapters. But the idea is to live stream and then pull clips or single topic videos out of that to be either on the main channel or a clips channel. I'm not sure. And the last podcast episode lives on this new podcast, update after baby announcement. And we have feedback for the first time. Yay. Usually when I do a podcast, it's on Spotify and Apple, and I hear nothing. I hear nothing back. No one gives me any feedback. I get occasional emails, but it's nice having comments. It's nice having chat, and it'll be nice to have comments after the fact. So once again, if you have an idea for a hike or a video in general, comments on this video after the fact would probably be ideal. Bald and Bankrupt. Thanks for exposing some of us to Outdoor Boys. Never heard of it. Thank you for switching it to YouTube. Yeah. I might still do the podcast to like Spotify and Apple. So like there's a profile page. So the profile page has Apple Podcast and Spotify. And I think with my where does it say there was like audience. So it tells me where people are listening. So 54% Spotify, 33% Apple Podcasts. And Google Podcasts, I think, is going away. I think they're just moving it to YouTube. So this is interesting. It's not all of the information, though. I still plan on uploading episodes to both of those audio only. And in Spotify's video now, video and audio. So it's annoying. But I'm a YouTuber. I just feel like having YouTube videos with chapters is awesome. And having comments is awesome. And doing clips is going to be awesome. So, yeah. I don't know. It's a little confusing right now, but after I like do it a couple times, it'll make a lot of sense. And anyone who likes my podcast, they're going to get more of that. And yeah. The guy has an interesting personality and thought process and explains everything he's doing. So that's Bald and Bankrupt? Oh. No. I think having a voice helps. Oh, okay, so Luke, yeah. Versus silent hiking oriented channel. Yeah, differences between Outdoor Boys and my channel. Yeah. Big differences. Norway. I've done some research in Norway, but I just don't think this is the year, because when is the best time to hike in Norway? April, October. There's a good chance that it'll be closed in October. A kayak in the fjords. Don't we all? Oslo in October. October is autumn, winter, depending on where in Norway. Fjords are west coast. Nature's dangerous. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think July, August is probably smarter. Rest of the year is a coin toss. October along the coast would be good timing. See, it's one thing to know where to hike, it's another thing to know when, right? So when would you suggest? Could host at our family's cabin close by. You could just watch a bunch of RyanShirley videos. Good friend, Ryan. We do phone calls from time to time. And I've supplied some drone footage for his videos. How is he doing? He's got two channels. He's got his main channel and then his Ambient channel. He's busy. He's always traveling around. So he started uploading, I think these are like double uploads, right? Interesting. So what's the other channel? Ambient. What is it? It's ambient relaxation. No, what? It's scenic relaxation. There we go. This is it, right? Yeah. Okay. I know I don't want to blow up his spot, but yeah, he's got the 2 channels. Amazing stuff. He's been doing the ambience. 20 million views for this Norway one 3 years ago. Real money makers, just doing his thing. But yeah, he's uploading to both. But he travels a lot. He's the real deal. Yeah, I don't want to blow up his spot too much. But yeah, definitely some good ideas for what to do. I mean, Norway could be October. Do I have any ideas? See, I haven't done much research in Norway at all, so I need some help. So October, I'd want to be closer to the water. This is the really famous one, right? Yeah. So this looks like the Angel's Landing of Norway, right? I expect. It's an out and back. You'd be passing everybody. Is there a way to make it a longer, more interesting hike? Oh my God, look at all of this. The amount of foot traffic for this area looks disgusting. Where does this lead? I mean, that looks like a miserable time doing this as a loop. But if this is 16 miles, so this is 8 miles here. It's probably like a 20-mile loop. Probably 20, 25 miles. 30 maximum. That could be a 2-dayer. And depending on where I sleep, I don't even know if you could sleep out here. It just seems like a headache, a hassle. Right? I don't know. I never have fun when I'm surrounded by a ton of people. My favorite hikes are the ones where I'm alone. And I don't care how beautiful something looks. Like if I'm surrounded by people, it just kind of ruins it. I'd rather be in a mediocre spot than alone than like a really beautiful spot with a ton of people. So that'd be tough. Okay. Scott's saying, well, if you decide to hike any of the trails in Death Valley, do not come from late June to early October. Yeah. Yeah. Lofoten, that seems overrun with tourists, right? Spring, summer, late summer. I would need specifics. I need the trail. What I'm looking for is a loop. I'm looking for multiple days. Anywhere from 20 to 50 miles would be ideal. Away from people. There's just a lot of research that goes into Norway. Lofoten seems like day hikes kind of vibe. You should wait for Norway. Yeah. Drew Sims. Yeah, what has Drew Sims been doing? Oh, him and his Jeep. A lot of cold stuff in Bison, Iceland. 12 days ago. Trolltunga. 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 It's a tourist hike? Yeah. October's a bit late in the season. Yeah, I don't think it's good. You gotta push, say July. Ice. Let's say, yeah. Let's say August. Iceland, July, Norway. What I would like to do is I want to hike the Inca Trail with Colin and Samir. May, October. May, June. I'd say June. May. Let's say May. So I've chatted with the boys. I've met them before. It would be awesome to take them on a hike. Make some video. Inca Trail is low-key. Overnighter. We would definitely be taken care of. But hiking with Colin and Samir would be awesome. So Colin and Samir. Or just Colin. Either or. Whoever wants to hike with me. Love their stuff. But yeah, it'd be really, really cool if they weren't super, super busy. And I just feel like Inca Trail would be an interesting, low-key hike for them. And we would hire, guides and have food and stuff. So, invite... I don't know. I feel like that would be fun. So that would be cool. September, August. So late August. Or, yeah. It's possible to do the PCT. A section. Section J. Would be cool. Bulgaria. Isle of Skye. When is the best time to do the Isle of Skye? I don't want to go when there's midges. I don't. I don't. It's, I don't mind a little bit of snow, like coldness. I'm not going back to that area of the world when there are bugs. That's a trap. That's a trap. I'd say early fall, right? Early April? I swear to God, if you're tricking me. Have you been in the Pyrenees? Deep Creek? Can we send you links? I don't know. That might be not allowed. I haven't seen any links, so I'm guessing no. But definitely in the comments once this is posted. That would be super helpful. Come to Vancouver Island, BC. It seems very flat, right? Seems very flat. Vancouver Island. Oh, no. Wait, no, that's the other side. I was thinking about the other side of Canada. What was it, Lost Coast? Or is that something else? Hiking guy. Oh, he's always showing up. Killing it with these blog posts. Lost Coast. April, May. April, May. Lost Coast. Lost Coast is BC, right? No, that's California. What am I thinking of? West Coast Trail. I don't know. I'm over it. Get the MKBHD Studio Boys on that hike. Like Marquez? Who are the Studio Boys? I've never met them. I've no inroads with that group. Casey? Ugh. I'm gonna have to pass on that. Thailand. What hiking is there in Thailand, though? Late spring. Late spring. Isle of Skye. Okay. It would kind of be annoying to go all the way up there just for that. Midges. May, June. See, this is the problem with trying to shoot hiking stuff and go on these trips. It's like it's just the timing. You need a lot of options. I don't know. Okay, we're planning next year. Let's chill on that. So the last podcast episode, I got a blog post response. Craig Adams' podcast, my heartfelt feedback as an inspired fan. I haven't looked at this yet. Let's just go through this. Dive into my honest feedback on the Craig Adams podcast as I uncover the inspiration and genuine connection that makes it truly special for me. This is from Jim Makos. Jim Makos. What is this website, by the way? You're a blogger. YouTube. Okay, small YouTube. Jim. If you're not Craig Adams, you may think this post isn't for you. Go deep. Be dead. Six years ago, he even tried stock trading, and I couldn't help share my thoughts with him. What? What? This video, by the way, ridiculous. 6 years ago. Jesus. Honest feedback. How should I title? So I asked a bunch of questions, and this is like his responses to them. Interesting. Not an experienced podcaster. Titles for podcast episodes. So yes, this is a problem I have. We have go to Spotify, and now we have update after New Zealand, update after Washington, update after Scotland, moving back to New York City, update after Madeira. I just don't know how to title these. I have looked at other examples of people who upload stuff like this, and I just don't know how to, one, do a healthy clickbait to entice people to click on it to figure out, you know, what's inside, but also have some expectation of what's inside. So I don't know. I used to do the Q&A, switch to update. I don't know. We'll see. So that's what he's referring to. Squeeze everything into one. Cover a bunch of topics. So there are people like Phil DeFranco. I don't know. Just like there's so many different examples, I guess. It's hard to know. I'm definitely going to have to go back through this. Hot damn. This is a lot of work. So he definitely wrote this as he was going through. Sir Sam Sulik. Okay, I'm gonna have to read this at some point. So this is a question I have. If I have streams, I feel like it makes sense to do the hiking guides. So this is a question I have. If I do a Milford track trip, I mean, it's just like, it's all the same. It's like I go do a thing, I document it, and then there's so many different ways to package and display that content. I don't necessarily have to do the silent hiking. It's like, what are the pros and cons to doing it? It's just, everything are just so many decisions and choices to make. It's overwhelming sometimes. So it's one thing to like plan all these videos. It's another to constantly question like how I shoot it, how I package it. So for this video, as an example, I went and did a thing that I wanted to do. I genuinely wanted to go on the Milford track. It was fun. It was interesting. And I think other people are curious about whether they should do it as well. And watching this video helps them make that decision and hedge the bets when they want to spend the money, the time, and the effort to go do this thing. Should they do it? I'm helping them. So we have day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and then it ends. And then the most replayed spot is at the guide here. Guide in BTS is what I call this last section. So 12:40 to 17, I don't know, 5 minutes. How important is this section? I get feedback on my videos from every direction. Stop talking. I like it when it's social and there's talking. I like the silent part. Don't include the guide. I only watch these videos because of the guide section. So it's like, I really can't take all feedback seriously. I need to pick and choose where I get feedback and how I listen to it. So I almost can't listen to that feedback. What I know is when I record this guide section, it's just like this. It's this. And it takes me an hour to do, or it takes me a half an hour to do this 5 minutes of guide because I make mistakes. I go back and forth. I go through my notes and then it's condensed. I take out all of the ums and the and bleh. I do editing. So it's like a highlight montage of that longer stream. but I'm streaming it in private. You catching the drift? It's like this is a stream but public with chat. But when I record this guide section, it's like a stream in private, just with me. I could upload that full half an hour as the guide, but it wouldn't be as valuable. I do editing and work to tighten it, to shorten it, to add value to it. But I could do that on stream, you know? I could just live stream me making this and then take that and put it in. So that's the new vibe. But I think this part would have to be recorded separate. So I upload the hiking guide. And if you think about it, this is kind of like a single topic. So I go on this Milford Track hike. It's a video about one thing, me going on a hike. And then the guide would be separate, I think. I don't know. It's hard to know. Show notes. Get a transcript of the conversation. Congrats on the kiddo. Thank you, Danny. It's great to see the BTS after and even use it in the future for oneself. So yeah, I understand that it has value, but does it have to be attached to the video? I don't think so. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Don't know about anyone else, but if Craig is talking or filming, I'm watching. If YouTube doesn't penalize you for low views at the end or not a complete view, I would put that in the video. Just make the videos you would want to see. Do you enjoy the min-maxing and thinking through all these different approaches to creating and presenting content? I've always been curious because it's such a large portion of your podcasts. Do I enjoy it? Yeah. If I had to describe what I enjoy doing, like the work I do, it's efficiency. Like just trying to do things in an efficient way. Minimum amount of work, maximum amount of value. I find joy in that, figuring out that road, that path, figuring out the best combination of decisions to make the most efficient route to a goal. Yeah, big picture. And I think, so like I mentioned before, all of this work, so the research, the development, the documentation of the projects and videos, and then the distribution, publishing, sharing, and then also the analysis and the iteration of making those and like planning in the future. All of that is happening regardless. And in the past, I kind of have shared little glimpses and windows into this thought process and the actual work that goes into doing what I do. And I'm just more open to the idea of sharing all of it because I think it's valuable. I think some of it is interesting to people who just watch my videos and hiking videos for its own sake. But I think it's very valuable information, this thought process behind the scenes, transparency for other content creators, especially video creators. So I'm also, like I always do, just trying to make what I wish I had. And for people that I look up to, I scour their YouTube. I deconstruct the decisions they're making. I get all up in their business as much as they allow shared online to like understand why they make the decisions they do. So I think it's cool. I don't know. Based Geoguessr player. Hey, we could play Geoguessr. There's nothing saying that we couldn't. Oh, are they making me pay just to play? There must be a free version, right? You need a pro subscription to be able to play? What? What happened? Did they really just go full monetization? You can't even play without paying? I mean, I'll pay, but... Jesus. Guides are very useful. Hope you have more. Julia hikes to eat. I hike to eat as well. Hope you'll have more luck on the Alta Via 1. I think I picked the most horrendous weeks in Dolomites history to do it last summer. Julia hikes to eat. Do you have evidence of this? I'm curious. Let's do a YouTube search. Also love Julia hikes to eat. Hilarious. Well, there we go. We got hiking, horses, and eating. Facts. To the T&B. Ladera. Interesting typefaces. I'm here for it. Caves, nature. Alright, which Alta Via 1? So hiking part 1, part 2. Hiking against the weather. Let's try this one. Well, that's hail. Is there sound? No. This is like a news bulletin intro. I love this. The weather is warm. Typical. So summer. Yeah, when did you do this? I don't want this to happen to me, so. Next 7 days. Weather looks pretty good. I mean, what bad weather are you talking about? I hope we get to it. There's the eating. It's raining on and off. You're out of breath. Aren't we all? Yeah, the hail will get you. Yeah, this looks pretty.
Mountain.
Yeah.
There's plenty of tunnels.
That's
going
low
in and out
visibility.
This mountain.
That looks gorgeous. You're getting me excited. My day was going down on top of that mountain. Last bit of footage. Turn back and get down. Yeah, thunder and lightning. Well, shit. Damn weather. I'm sorry that happened. You can prepare as much as you can, but if the weather's bad, I think I've been pretty fortunate for most everything, to be honest. But when I did the Alta Via 2 hike, I did have some hail and stuff. There was a moment when I was running down the mountain because it was thundering and lightning all around me, and I was scared for my life. So I hid under a rock, which is dumb. In hindsight, not ideal, but I didn't film anything really because it was like a survival kind of mode. There have been a couple survival types of encounter moments in my hikes where I don't film anything. Cause like it's kind of cringe to like film yourself when you're close to dying. Like you should just focus on not dying, right? Yeah. But yeah, Sam, we're gonna play Geoguessr. Deal with it. You can make a separate channel for BTS. Nah, see, I have, in my research with YouTube channels, I have gone through that thought process and I've decided that keeping it all on the main channel is what my jam is. As much as I can, I'm going to make the content fit on the main channel. Whatever my interests, whatever I'm doing, yeah, as much as I can on the main channel. And that also is with the clips and shorts. So I did some research about so these will live on the live chat channel, stream VODs. A good example
because it's been too.
Linus Tech Tips. If
This is a vinyl record.
Stop. So he uploads, or the channel uploads a lot, but they'll do their WAN, W-A-N, podcast live on this channel, and then it'll just live on the live tab. And this is the podcast. You know, this is just what they do. And they go back through and they do all of these chapters. But this is like a podcast. It's just like a podcast. They might clip the beginning and end if they have some kind of like waiting period or intro. But this is a good example of like after I finish this stream, I could either leave it public or unlisted. I could go through and add chapters or not. And it could be like ripped as audio to the podcast, but it would be better if it was trimmed down maybe? I don't know. Another example, H3 podcast. They were just live, I think. Yeah, 19 hours ago. So when they go live for their podcast, it's on YouTube. They'll stream for 3 hours, 4 hours, and then the stream just lives on the live tab. But what they do is they go unlisted, I believe, which means that the podcast stream doesn't show up on the main videos tab, and it isn't pushed to all of the 3 million subscribers that they have. Why? I don't know. They could very well just like do that because they're barely uploading. So within the last year, 360 days, they have these 4 uploads. So they're not even utilizing the subscription list in this way. But then they also have a clips channel, which also baffles me. Ooh, no, that's the podcast. That H3 highlights. Nope, no. Oh, hello, come here, come. Up. A baby. Sasha. She needed a hug. I know. You're feeling needy? Oh. Good girl. You can sit. Down. Okay. All right. Sasha is in the building now. So there's H3 podcast highlights. So this is a good example of a clips highlight channel. They upload a ton. These are all clips from here, from the streams. But why not just upload this to the main channel as uploads? They're not using this page at all. Like almost all of this 1.6 million definitely is a subsect of this 3 million. So like why even have H3 highlights? So I don't know. That's just a little bit of research. A path that I could go down, and I think that they're not doing it smartly, and I would like to do it. I don't know. Whatever. Thank you for the membership, Joshua. Memberships are back. I regret getting rid of that, as usual. Oh, yeah? This puppy's grumbling. Geez, puppy. She sits on my lap. She's 50 pounds. And she grumbles. Family. All right, let's catch up on some of this chat. It would be interesting to see the performance of a pure guide video. Yeah. So I have one example of that, I guess. Let's go into the studio. I know, a grumble. So I did a test for the Washington overnight in the Three Fingers Lookout. I uploaded the main video just by itself with no guide, so 9 minutes. And then I uploaded a guide just for, I guess it's private now, just for members. And then it was unlisted at some point in the comments, so people found it. And then I had a update after Washington video podcast that was like 30 minutes long, just for members. And I don't know, this was an example of like podcast, flagship content, and then guide. I could just make this public right now. And because it hasn't been published yet, it would push to subscribers. Same thing with this, but I don't know. I would just figure out how to format it. I don't really like the idea of including titles, but I feel like I would have to make these thumbnails and titles way different than the main flagship videos, the silent hiking videos. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let me catch up. You need a robot cam that takes position on the trail. Yes. Noah says, understanding your thought process behind your hikes is valuable. Should be capturing that. A separate video could be useful, but you'd want a separate channel or keep doing what you're doing. I feel like the more I can keep it on the main channel, the better. Yeah. I don't know, something tells me. So Julian is another example. Let's pull up his YouTube. So this is another example of why keeping on one channel is better in my... I am typing right next to her snout. Okay. Julian Solomita kind of uploads. So within the last year, he's uploaded a couple food videos, one travel vlog, a teaser for the travel vlog, and a couple of updates about his greyhounds that he fosters. But he's got almost 2.5 million subscribers on this channel, but he's just not that active on it. He streams on Twitch a lot. That's where he's doing most of his work and effort. And then he takes and cuts up highlights from those streams and puts it on this Julian 2 YouTube channel. Julian's Twitch highlights, gaming videos, and bonus content. He's got an editor working for him. And there's a lot of work going into making these clips. I mean, this is longer. This is longer. So it's like, I guess he's uploading VODs and clips on here. But it's like, why not just upload here, right? It's... I don't know. What has he got to lose? It was different when he started. And in hindsight, yeah, sure. But I just feel like there's so much overlap between these two. And Aries Kitchen could just be a series within the channel. Like it's, I don't know. At some point, like it's not gonna hurt the channel if you just upload whatever you want. And I think PewDiePie is like one of the best examples of that. Have one channel and just upload whatever you want. Reddit reaction type videos, family home vlogs, drawing, single topic video, Reddit reaction, home vlog, reaction. I don't know. I like this. Some people would be like, make a separate channel for the vlogs. It's too different from the worst hoarder on planet reaction video with Ken. And like all of the book review videos are so weird. Like why not have a separate channel for that? It's like, no, just upload everything to your main channel and just the pros outweigh the cons of like having different types of videos, categories, I guess. I don't know. That's what I see. That's what I see. So all this is just for me to decide that I want to try to keep one. It's my thought process. I will join a Geoguessr game so fast. Okay. I'm going to pay for Geoguessr. And doing some 2v2s would be cool. Doing all that would be great. Yeah. We shall play. The reason I really enjoy the Colin and Samir show, which is why I'm guessing you like it too, because of how deep they get into the business and inspiration. Okay. Yes. Separate videos. Still trying to understand the reason for two channels. Travel Ruby, MKBHD, Anis. They have two videos, but I think they are trying to maintain a very specific tone for their main channel. Yes, I understand that. But from what I see is when people make the main channel popular and working, they're just scared to like rock the boat and throw people off with different types of content. But once they start putting a lot of time and effort into the secondary channel, it almost becomes as popular as the main channel. And Internet Historian would be another good. So one more example of one channel would be better than two channel. Where's his second? Let's pull up incognito mode. I haven't done too much research. I just know that he has these two channels. Maybe he has another channel. Who knows? So he started with this channel, 4 million, 44 videos. Cassette, very small. And he rarely uploads, but every time you upload, you know it's a banger. So within the last year, he has uploaded 3 or 4. Not many videos, but every time he does, you know it's a banger. 2.6 million, 3.5, people know. 11 million for this one, 20 million for this one. But he's been putting so much time and effort into this channel. What's up, Francisco? Incognito mode. So this is like his second channel. And hey, the views are getting up there. The views are getting to be almost the same as this. And I would say out of these 4 million subs, this 1.9 million exists as a subsect of this. So it's just like, just upload what you want. You don't need two channels. Like obviously this is a different vibe. It's more podcasty, long form, way less work than what goes into these videos. But at some point, there's just so much overlap between these and these. It's like, just upload to one. I don't know. And like at the end of the day, does it matter that much? I don't know. It matters when you're setting the foundation of like what you're going to be doing going forward. So yes. Sasha. Sometimes Sasha doesn't like it when Daddy just talks nonstop. He's like, shut up, Daddy. Yeah, you're grumbling. She grumbles. I'll take you out at some point. I will. I promise. I took her out. I took her out again. I made sure she was happy, and then I started this live stream. Some people live stream for like 6 hours. I don't know how they do it. Yeah. Grumble. Multiple channels is an opportunity for more exposure and appealing to different audiences. More exposure and appealing to different audiences. I think it depends if the intended audience is the same. Having a single source for all the things is a good idea. I maybe because of who I am, I overvalue like limiting the decisions for an audience and just really narrowing the funnel for where people can consume stuff that I make, or know that if they write me a message or a comment or give feedback that I'll see it or respond to it. If you have like 7 different social medias with DMs and you don't check them all, it's just not as good as if you just have Instagram. And if people message you on Instagram, they know that like that's just a more narrow funnel for getting someone's attention, I guess. I don't know. But once again, it's like, how important is that? All of this is just might be busy work. I might be going insane. What's up, Monica? Thank you. Big Ben, big fan from Bend, Oregon. Channel's one of my favorites. Thank you. That's a Hawaii trail. I think I've checked that out. Does your channel get hurt when you upload a vlog than a hike video? So that's a good question. Obviously, when I upload a family vlog, it doesn't do as well in terms of views and watch time as hiking videos. Different levels of value, different expectations. So when people see this, do they have a good expectation of what the payout will be if they take the time to click and commit to that? There's a lot of questions there. If I made a separate vlogging channel, the views would be in the hundreds instead of thousands. So there's a case to be made for exposing the larger audience to the piece of content that they didn't know existed. You know, it's like a video that someone wants to see but doesn't know exists isn't going to be watched. So it's a weird balance. I don't know. They have similar vibe though. Yeah, you're a minimalist. One channel matches your personality. H3 is a team. True. Thanks for the longer videos on your YouTube channel. Yeah, so the longer videos. Let's talk about this 3 hours of relaxing ambient hiking, because it has sent my channel into the stratosphere as far as AdSense. So within 1 month, 400,000 views, but it's the watch time. It's the watch time. So let's just look at this. So at some point it shot off, and it's made almost 9,000 within the last month. So that's insanity. 1,000 subs. Watch time is up. Watch time is unreal. So I think I switched the title here. I think I shortened it or something. I did something that changed it in the eyes of the algorithm. I don't know. It might have been I think I was testing thumbnails here, but then at some point I just switched. And the average duration, obviously it's a 3-hour video, so that's hovering at about an hour. But for revenue, what I'm not used to is a $65 CPM. That's why it's making so much money. My average is way lower than that. So it's just kind of wild. So what that has meant is that for this month, it's been a new record for AdSense. This number is insanity. I think before this month, the most I'd ever made in a month was like 7,000, 8,000. So it makes sense though. You know, I do all of this work to do the compilation videos. You know, it's like these individual small single hikes, single topic videos are just little pieces, little bricks to make the house that is these 3-hour long videos. And when I can receive all the AdSense, it's a real moneymaker. It's pretty good. And it's something that people will continuously watch for years, probably. So it's good, you know, to like focus my efforts towards those. This isn't the first one I've made. I've got this 3-hour of relaxing ambient hiking video, 2.4 million, and that's similar. But I think there were some shenanigans with the music and licensing. So 20,000 over time. But this is also a good... So at some point right here, I think 1 or 2 people, music labels, claimed 1 or 2 songs. I swear to God, it's like 1 song. And then I was not making any money for months. So I don't know. This is just like the business of YouTube. And then I got it back because I complained. Yeah, the restrictions are off. So with these videos, I'm constantly battling the music licensing. So I license all of the music with different websites, mainly MusicBed. But then sometimes they leave MusicBed and my license doesn't work with them anymore, which is some bullshit. So that was happening with, what, this 7-hour one? I made a 10-hour one, a 7-hour one, and right now I'm battling claims on this. Okay, so yeah, as of August of last year, I haven't been making any money because they got the claim. And what happens with a video this long is you can't edit it. So if you have a claim, usually you could trim out, mute, or change the song. But for this one, I can't. So I got a new license for both of these songs, so now it's an escrow. I don't know. All in all, it's super annoying. These videos, I put a ton of work. It's like years of work, you know, to make all these videos, to go on all these trips. So it makes sense. Okay. This puppy's sleeping. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back in a sec. And then we're going to move on to the next chapter. Okay, puppy, you gotta get off me for a second. Yeah. Yeah, that was me complaining about not making enough money off those videos. I know. Yeah, it's a bit faux pas to share this information. Oversharing. But let's be real. Let's be honest. No lies here, chat. I trust you guys. This past year has been a bit quiet. 7% less views than last year. 27% less watch time than last year. 30% less new subscribers gained than last year. Why is that? Is it okay or is it not okay? The puppy's growling at something outside the door. It says chocolate and it's forbidden. Caramel mocha. It's pretty good. Pretty sugary. What? You can't have it. Go lay down, please. Alright, I'm gonna get Sasha some water because I think her bowl's empty and I'll be back 1 sec. Okay. What time is it here? It's 2 o'clock. I'm in Brooklyn. Craig snack time stories. It's cool to see. It's cool to get a look behind the scenes of the AdSense breakdown. This is Charlie. Short content. Yeah, short content, right? So I've uploaded a few. Most of these were reels that I made. I used to care about Instagram. Not so much these days. So it's just posting what I already made. I've never really made any shorts for YouTube, for shorts. I've also never really made any TikToks for TikTok. It's always been reels. I used to care about this. The more you watch reels, the worse you feel about yourself as a person, though. It's just Instagram is just all about flexing and just like these ideal, perfect things. I don't know. I'm sure you can find other stuff, but it just seems like my time is better spent consuming and producing elsewhere. I don't know. But I've done some research into shorts in general. And it seems like most people start making shorts and then they kind of stop. Just the people that I've checked out, it just seems like that's the vibe. And we were looking at clips. So we looked at the podcast from these guys before, and they have a separate channel, so a new channel for clips. This is probably the only second channel that I might consider. A way to clip like specific things from these streams and any videos that I make to be single topic, you know, spray and pray on a side channel. Do they upload shorts? See, they started and then they stopped for some reason. And you could call a short a clip that's vertical. But they started making clips like this and then they never stopped. So obviously something's working, you know. I've seen this idea happen out across a bunch of channels. They make a separate clips channel, they try uploading shorts, and then they usually always stop. I don't know. It could work. I'm just not feeling it. I wonder if people make two channels so the main one can be clean for sponsors or whatever. I've never heard of that. Does it make sense? Kind of. But I always just want to make whatever I want to make and then not even think about sponsors. Like if I could just do AdSense, that would be ideal. But if a sponsor wants to pay me dumb money and let me do what I want, that's the only kind of sponsor I would work with. So I just think having a channel in a certain way just for like to be better for sponsors is just not, it's backwards thinking for what I'm doing. People in upstate, especially young ones, don't have thick accents. Oh yeah, I'm from upstate New York. Why don't I care about Instagram anymore? Yeah, I think my time is better spent just focusing on YouTube because that's where I like to consume. I love watching YouTube videos. It's one of the only social media platforms where I don't always feel like it's a regrettable minute. Instagram is usually regrettable. TikTok is almost always regrettable. Shorts on YouTube, yeah, are regrettable. I've never liked myself when I've consumed algorithm fed vertical scrolling content. I love podcasts. I like to read. I like watching YouTube videos, usually from places that I've subscribed to. There's just something different about it. So I don't have to post where I consume, but I just feel like that makes sense for me. And I don't know, my Instagram is just too serious. I don't like the idea of just going on a trip and then posting about it like it's work, like it's a job. You know, everything is just like, oh, he went here, there's gonna be a reel. Like, oh, he went here, like, oh, there's an update about it. Like, I just feel like this is too pretentious and weird. I would like to get back to more shit posting and memes, to be honest. I just don't want to be the kind of person who has like a serious Instagram and just trying to make everything look perfect and beautiful. I have just caught myself straying too far from authenticity, and I just don't feel the need to flex anymore in any way. I don't feel the need to like post all the time. I very well could like hide. Like what Also, what is all of this benefiting? Like, why even have this whole backlog? So someone who wants to like understand who I am very quickly could come to my Instagram and then scroll through here, and in maybe 5 minutes like learn about my history, what I shoot, where I go, what I do, who I am as a person. Like, maybe, but I don't know. I should just post animals. Like, just selfies with dogs would be more my vibe. Maybe updates every so often for like my mom, my family to see. You know, selfies with dogs. I think it would be much better if I got rid of all of this, like archived it, and then just started posting single photo up like posts with dogs and food, maybe just selfies with dogs. So if you spot that happen, you heard it first. So I just think this is too pretentious. I don't like it. I used to be funny. I used to not give a shit. But this, like, looking at this now, bleh. Bleh. And I never used to do ads. I started doing ads on here, and hey, I'll grab that bag when the dollar's right. But yeah, I need to start memeing and shitposting more. Monica, I enjoyed your Mexico trip video. Gave me tips, but adventure too. That's adorable. I enjoyed that trip. I enjoyed making that video. It was iPhone only. I agree. I put some effort into trying to give advice for people. Mexico City is like, to look at all these chapters, all these different things. Look at the amount of links and helpful information for people to follow in my footsteps. Price information. Dogs. A brown Aussie making me miss Sasha. And then at the end, there was just this random hike that most people don't even know exists. This was my iPhone only days. Hey. Yeah, I liked this video too. If I go on a trip with Mika, this is close to the bare minimum. To not get in the way of having a fun time on a trip and also making something to share. Bathtubs. I agree, Monica. Totally miss your humor and hiking videos. Monica. It's a bandwidth thing. You need a shorts editor. And then also, like, do I want to be the kind of person who has a shorts editor? I don't know. I kind of like having 100% control over the things I post. I feel like once you start not doing that, it just kind of loses its soul. I guess that's like the artist in me, but like, because if you hire a shorts editor, it's kind of just, you're just trying to get more views and attention and make money. It's like you don't really care. Bah. Bah. We'll see. I could very much so just get rid of shorts. I'll go in one or the other direction. Is there a way to know how many subscriptions come from shorts? Analytics, content, shorts. Okay, so this is good information. Let's look at this. Lifetime stats for shorts. This will give us some info. If it loads. Okay, so shorts are a new thing. So we could just do last 360 days. Yeah, that's better. So 1.4 million views from shorts. Mainly from this one Three Fingers video. Shown in feed. So impressions? Yeah, 2.3. Whatever. 70,000 likes. Likes are dumb. Subscribers. So 3,500 subscribers from shorts. That's not nothing, but it's all from one short. This one. $750,000. And it took some time before it got gassed up. It was dead in the water in November. And then December came, it's like, hey. And then January hit, it's like, boom. And now it's dead in the water again. $100. 2,000 subs. But that's mainly it. Shorts feed. I don't know. I don't think it's that important for the amount of work and shenanigans. Does it bring new people to your channel or not really? My IG grows, but I don't see any gains on YouTube because of it. So for years, I've been pushing in the opposite direction. So on almost every end of my YouTube videos, I did an ad for Instagram. So Taiwan, let's see. Okay, bad example because I did a big guide. Let's go to Scotland. Okay, also bad example. I stopped doing it. We got to go back a little further. Let's go to Lagavegr. Jesus. Okay, I'm really failing at finding these examples. But yeah, at the end, in my YouTube videos, I made an ad for people to go follow me on Instagram. So using precious watch time and attention to probably get a small percentage of people over to follow on Instagram. I don't think it's really worked in the opposite direction. There's no proof. I don't know. It's not really that important. YouTube is not always regrettable, but engaging in comments usually is for me. Yeah, dad jokes are always there. They've been here. There's no horizon involved on the dad jokes. Congratulations. Thank you, Tim. I actually started doing some hiking videos. I want to get back to hiking. Yeah. Do you have any idea why CPM varies? Seems like a black box. No. I bet YouTube has that info. They're not sharing it with me, though. Asian countries. Currently editing conference videos while watching this. Would love to shoot and edit these types of videos someday. Sarah, I enjoy your hiking films a lot, Craig, but I love watching your personal vlogs with Mika and Sasha even more. Thank you. Appreciate you, Sarah. Hey, Craig, long time since we hung. Oh, Joey. Pre-pandemic, New York City. Thanks. Thank you. Is Curtis still making YouTube? No. Took a break. Back to working. Yeah. Okay, what other work do we have to do? Let's check emails real quick, because I'm currently working on a Nike project. They sent some gear and they're paying me to do it. To just do it. Like he's like, do it. We have a paid sponsorship opportunity email from a VPN provider. No, thank you. Starfair Child 13 wants to be friends on Geoguessr. I need to work on that Geoguessr account. Cool. So no word from Nike yet. I was hoping to post that stuff today and be done with it. Okay. Big gold question marks on this one. I'm leaning in the camp of no, but I could be proven wrong. And like, I get it. I understand both sides. One last example of good examples of clips as uploads on the main channel. So this is a case for one channel, the doc, the 2-time. Everybody knows the doc. So you go to his videos and he's got an 8-minute, 14-minute, 10-minute, 16-minute. So these are long clips that I would call single topic clips. So when you think clip, you think maybe like 30 seconds to 5 minutes. These are longer, but he also probably has some short ones. So an 8-minute, 9-minute, I don't know, 7-minute. So I would call these like long clips that he pulls from his YouTube streams where he keeps them live. You know, he keeps the VODs on the live tab. So this is, you could change live to VOD. It's the same thing. He also unlists these. So as soon as he's done streaming, unlist. And it isn't pushed to his subscribers. It goes behind this, kind of hidden, but anyone could watch it and find it. And also, does he do chapters? No chapters. Let's try one more. No chapters. Well, he could do chapters, but I guess he doesn't think it's worth it. Maybe. I don't know how many people are going back and watching these. It's definitely lower value. It's like an unedited recording, you know. But he's uploading here. But does he have a clips channel? Doc Shorts. So is he doing shorts? Okay, so the 2-time is a good example of someone who's perfect for shorts. Anyone who knows him, perfect for shorts. But he started and then did a bunch, but then stopped. Made a shorts channel. And he has been uploading his editors, I doubt it's him, a ton. So these are doing well, and he's kept doing it because it just works. I think it's making money, it's getting attention, getting subscribers. But he's just a bit different. But he also uploads clips. These are shorter. Yeah, 9 seconds. These are kind of memey. You know, when you get into the 4-second range.
Oh, I'm short.
Yeah. Different kind of thing here. Not too many of them. I mean, he could upload these to the main channel. A little weird, but I get it. This is like a kind of middle example. Put some time into the thumbnails for each of these. Yeah, I don't know. Just another example to look at, I guess. Hey, thank you for the $10, Tim. I appreciate you. This is great work. Thank you. You're too kind. Gotta love the dog. The legendary orange jacket. Oh. So this is a new one that I got not too long ago. This is the original. This one has seen a beating. It's got some fading. It's also got some ember holes from campfires. I'm going to keep that one as long as I can. I'm really into getting repairs. I never used to be that kind of person, but there's nothing quite like just taking a cherished piece of clothing, walking to a tailor in person and being like,
Keep up
can you
great
fix
work.
this? Thank you. Can you fix this? And then coming back in an hour or two or next day and just like getting, I don't know. I like that. I like that idea. Recently had some pants fixed. That's just like a personal thing. Slightly weird. But yeah, I'll probably repair that one. I know Patagonia has like free repairs and stuff, but I don't want to be going through the bureaucracy of sending stuff in like that and rebates and whatnot and waiting. I'd rather just spend $10, $15 and get it repaired within 24 hours local. Plus I can go get a coffee while I'm walking, so hey. Where are these beats from? Right now we're listening to Lo-Fi Girl. Is the volume good? I just turned it up a little bit. Go back and forth between this and this. This is more chill. This is a bit more upbeat. But we also could tend into prospective copyright, deep progressive techno space or space jazz or flavor trip. Big fan of that. Would you do longer hiking trips, like a week plus? I think those days are gone. Yeah. See you, Sean. See you, Francisco. As a viewer who stumbled upon your channel by accident and got instantly hooked, I always wondered, what job did you do before you traveled all over the world for your hikes? You seem wealthy. I've never worked for anyone. I've always done freelance. Started out shooting weddings and then just like freelance videography. And then just started doing more YouTube stuff and sponsorships with YouTube. And that's been the progression. But I've never, other than an internship with MTV that was unpaid, I've never had a job. So I'm kind of spoiled at this point. I could never go back to an office. I'd be way too rude to everyone. It just wouldn't work. Would you wear a wristwatch on a hike? Nah, just not a watch guy at all. Apple sent me the Ultra to try to wear. Just not worth it. The phone is enough. Minimalist question. How do you consistently keep your closet and belongings in general curated to stay minimalistic? I just don't buy that much. And I should donate more than I do. Yeah. But New York City's weird. If you just put stuff outside, people take it. So people either want it or want to sell it. It's pretty easy to get rid of stuff in New York City. Okay, so now we can clear up a little bit of this, right? I mean, I shouldn't get rid of stuff. Like, maybe I should keep an ongoing... I don't know. I'm just not a note keeper kind of guy. I like to get rid of stuff. So let's get rid of these. I like more of a task list type of notes. So lastly, with the Craig M's YouTube channel, what I'm calling flagship videos, hiking trips. So this would be like Milford Track. It's too loud. I'll switch it up. Okay, focus. Milford Track hiking trips, like Mexico City, I guess I would call that. Vlogs, home vlogs, whatever, etc. Whatever I want. I call those documentation. So I'm just documenting an experience or a thing that I'm interested in or doing, right? It can be whatever I want, but videos with a little more effort. That's a funny way of saying it. Non-stream based videos. Stream. Okay, so that makes sense. I'm on the page. It is internalized. So yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards doing all of the hiking guides with Google Maps, all trails, and information about how to do the hike on stream, and then making it a separate video. Yeah, I just need to figure out how to title and thumbnail those bad boys so that people know what they are. Probably like how to. I need to like itinerary videos. AllanSu is a good example of someone I've seen doing like advice videos. I'd love to meet Alan someday. What is he up to? TikTok. Japan. Japan, Faroe Islands, South Korea. Come on, Instagram. This was 19 weeks ago. I don't know where this dude is. What's his TikTok doing? So just re-uploads of his reels. He's not too serious about it like I am. Okay. Followed by Johnny Harris and Hey Steph. Cool, Alan. Tim, what have you been up to? Yeah, this dude never uploads. Just Google Pixel ads. Man. The enigma that is Tim to the Wild. Oh well. Alan, if you're ever in New York City, hit me up. I'll buy you some coffee and food. But he has made some pretty well title and thumbnailed and made itinerary, like 14 days in Iceland, road trip itinerary is a good title, thumbnail. All the Japan stuff is pretty good examples. I definitely watched his both of these videos before I did this hike. This was super helpful. Okay, so yeah, this is a great example. We have solo hiking the Lagervegur Trail in Iceland, 40,000 views 3 years ago. And then we have how to hike Lagervegur Trail. How to hike the Lagervegur Trail in Iceland, -- a hiking guide with twice the number of views. Fascinating. Okay, I'm popping off a little bit. Chill out. So what I'm seeing here is a good example of how to separate these two. You could have put this at the end, like I usually do. So no text and text. I don't know. I need to start putting text on my thumbnails, for sure, especially with videos like this. But this is a really good... No chapters though, dude? What are you doing? No, there's chapters. Key moments is different from chapters? I guess it's just auto chapters from the titles. But no, this is a very, very helpful video that uses the footage that he shot during the hike as like excellent context. It's not just like he never shows him talking like this, you know. He doesn't have a shot like this, but he probably sat like this with notes and a microphone to record the base of this video. This is a good example. So once again, just include all of the information that you wish you had before you went on the hike, right? Yeah, let's keep this in our notes. That's good. Do you write down your ideas or make any script for BTS? Yeah, I've been making videos like that for years, and I've learned that for me, I just like having bulletins and like, yeah, just an outline. If it's a script, it never works. I sound like a robot if I'm reading. So yeah, I'll have links and the bullets, the sections, I guess. Yeah. But it's also helpful to have the timeline of the video in front of me. So I usually have that on my laptop alongside. But that also brings me to this right here, video editing process. So I think I've done it once or twice, but it's very easy for me just to share what's on screen there on this stream. So I'd like to start doing that for every single project here on stream, and then I could cut that out or include it in the hiking guide behind the scenes. But it's also like, there's two audiences. There's the hikers, and then there's the hiking YouTubers. So is the showing the video timeline for the video helpful to people who just want to go hike? No. It's helpful to people who want to make a video and go hike. So does that deserve to be two separate videos? Watch this video if you want to go hike the Lagavega Trail. Watch this video if you want to go hike and shoot a video about the Lagavega Trail. I guess I would just put it in one video, but you know what I mean, right? You did a hike in South Korea. Oh, I would love to go to South Korea. When? Once again, if someone made a website that just solved this problem, it would be a moneymaker. This is a problem that I face every single time I want to do this research. And it would be nice just to have a big calendar that like people could update. Or even like a map. Oh, if All Trails had like a season, climate, snowfall, green versus brown foliage filters for this, that would be sick. If I could move a slider or hit a button or something and see like where there's snow. That's a good idea. Yeah, that would be great. South Korea. June, July, and August, of course. That's the best 3 months to hike anywhere in the world. Weather is hot and humid, away from the mountains. Lucky for me, I'm gonna stay in the mountains. Bitterly cold in the winter. Wouldn't recommend visiting in December. According to this travel blog, it's like I'm trusting them a bit. That looks pretty cool. Hotels.com, let's do it. A treasure trove of vibrant local flora. But where the fauna be at? This looks cool, but this is the most HDR'd image I've ever seen. A coast trail where the whole walking boom began. This looks like my nightmare. The big group of Koreans on the Milford track that I went on, half of our group, 20 South Koreans were hiking with us. So there's definitely a hiking culture in South Korea, that's for sure. See, this is what I want. I want to be hiking past some of this every so often. That'd be sick. We don't get many of those in the US. A peaceful atmosphere offering a glimpse into Korean temple culture. That's what I want. Welcoming challenge for all mountain lovers. That looks pretty cool. Let's do a quick search. Pretty small. 5 miles. 7 mile loop. 4 mile loop. 15 miles. I don't think I've ever looked at South Korea on a map. So mountains here. Then North Korea. I can North Korea. Okay. Damn, yeah, I'd need some local help for sure. Alright, what did this? Best trails in South Korea. Wait. That's too short. It's too short. See, I need distance. These are all day hikes. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, Jim. Yeah, I'll be back to look at the blog post more. Julian Alps in Slovenia. Yeah, I've heard of that for sure. I think I've marked it on All Trails, and it looks like a banger. It's getting pretty popular though. Love the format, Craig. This is not only interesting for everyone, but also helpful for smaller creators like me. I just joined, but I'm going to watch the previous hour for sure. Dane, what up? Make sure you're way back to Yellowstone or the Grand Tetons. Yeah, I've never really made a video about Yellowstone. I don't know, the national parks in the US are a little weird for making the stuff that I do. Like I said, the day hikes in the national parks are a little different. It's a cross-section of what will do well for a video, as well as will I have fun doing it. If you believe that what you've done by now works great for you, then live as it is. Have you tried using Milanote to organize and plan your YouTube channels and films? Milanote? Milanote? What is a Milanote? What is this? Is this the type of thing where you can like zoom out a ton or zoom in a ton? I think I saw something like that at some point and I've tried to find it, but I never have. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like, it's just an infinite note space and you keep all of your notes in this space, but you just zoom in to different areas. Is this or is it something else? Because like I've seen people with that. All right. I will check it out. You can zoom out. It's free. Obsidian. Links, graph, canvas. I've seen Destiny use this. This looks intense. This isn't exactly what I was talking about. But yeah, this looks profesh. Sarah, do you work for Milanote? Using it for filmmaking projects. Show us your browser history. Nah, fam. Okay, we looked at that. Yeah, South Korea. I don't know. I would have to find, like, if someone hands me the perfect hiking trip on a silver platter, I would do it. Or if the tourism board for South Korea hooks me up with a nice paid project to boost the value of the trip, I think I would go. I don't doubt that it's a beautiful place to hike and for sure interesting. Like, I'd rather just go there with Mika and like visit the cities and trip around. But for hiking, I'd probably need some more value. Let's do a quick search on YouTube. What is the top results? Curry cakes. Climbing. That's... I don't know if that's a hiking video. Hiking the highest mountain in South Korea 5 years ago, though. Going the whole hog, Kim and Dell. What? Well, there doesn't seem to be that much competition. That's a lot of talking. All right, well, if anyone has any good South Korean hiking videos, let me know. Alright, let's switch the vibe. Why is the girl gone? That's strange. Little late to the party, but will this stream be available to watch afterwards? Yeah, in one way or another. Not sure if it'll be public visibility or unlisted visibility. If it's unlisted, it'll live here on the live. If it's public, it'll be pushed to all the subscribers and go here. So yeah, I think I should have decided that before I started, because as soon as I end the stream, I think the setting that I left, it'll just be automatically pushed. And if it's pushed to subscribers as a public video, but then I go unlisted, they can still click on it to see it. I think unlisted. Yeah, gotta decide that. Golden Trail. Yeah, I think I've looked at this. Looks pretty flat. It's like a different type. Yeah, I did some good research in that area and it just seems a little flat. What I did find was, oh, it would be easier if I looked on all trails. Kinabalu. This would be a long ass flight. But damn, this is the type of video that I would like to make. Seems interesting. This is a very protected national park, so this would probably be a no drone. I would probably go with a group. I don't know if I could do this by myself. And it would probably be a couple days, maybe 2, 3, I don't know. Wow, this like image is not doing it justice. So this is the view from like below. It's pretty cool. I could drone this view, like outside. Ugh, this music is terrible. Oh, my screen, derp. This is Mount Kinabalu. So this is where we are in the world. Malaysia. First time visiting this area. So it'd be a shame to go there and come home. I'd want to combo it with something else. Maybe, I don't know, when is the best time? Kinabalu. Hey, Hey, March. So there's a potential. There's a potential. This would be a long flight, though. Look at how cool this is, though. It's like a granite top. It's like Yosemite up there above the clouds. But look at this view. Look at that. I like how jungly it is down below. Or just different from the like top. That looks so sick. And as an American, I didn't know this existed before I did some research. Via Ferrata. Big question. Are there good YouTube videos for this? Ooh, 9 months, 95,000 from a South Korean, I think. Maybe China. No,
with peaks that pierce the clouds above.
Who is this guy? So he listed his mountain tour guide. Contact. See, this is... No, I'm not going to open WhatsApp. This is what I'm talking about. Anyone following in my footsteps is going to want helpful information to go do the same thing. Alright, let's watch this for a hot second. I love the subtitles though. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is some good drone shots. I love the idea of shooting it, like taking your time, getting the perfect shots at the bottom, and then going up there multiple days, sleeping, eating, experience Malaysia. I want to say South Korea. Might be China. This group. This is a pretty good video. Oh, the thunder. This is like adventure archives. Here, let's listen.
可以看到3个最重要的。
English and Chinese. Okay, so they're a Chinese group.
We're live.
Yeah, this is a pretty professional video. So they got airport stuff.
So 我们所拍的这个 video actually the main reason 就是我们要去攻顶 Mount KK.
A director.
沙巴神山 Malaysia 最高的
This is Chinese Adventure Archive.
So 就我们就想要借用这个很难得的机会，就 try 做我们的第一个 to warm up our empty stomachs.
Seems like a fun group then. I don't know about that breakfast.
We check out of the Happy Garden.
Hot dog and white bread. It seems like a popular. It seems like the Yosemite of Malaysia. Can you picture me just joining a random group? See that? That would be me, but just by myself. And there'd be a camera right here. Sometimes like I have to join random groups if I want to do these.
At the top of this open area, we have reached the elevation of 3,050 meters, which is usually where the high altitude start affecting some climbers.
Okay, we're getting into spoiler
To
territory.
avoid high altitude sickness, steady pace and controlled breathing is key.
I'm not really a big fan of the night hike. I'd rather just start hiking at first light and go up. Like the benefit of being up there when the sky erupts with the sunrise is just not worth like having this whole experience in light.
As we see the summit looming ever closer,
As a
willpower
filmmaker.
is the only strength we have left for the final push.
And then you're up there when it's cold. Ugh. Very popular.
上次看不到雾，今天的天气真的是太美了，可以看到3个最重要的。
End of a journey,
Look at how cool
but
this
start
looks
of
though.
a new chapter deep inside.
That's such a cool
The
look.
memories of a hike will stay with us forevermore. A testament to our will and a reminder of what we live for.
I just can't. With like a voiceover like that, it's so dumb. I'm sorry. Oh. It's a great video though. Great work on this. Okay. Let's add this to our research for that hike. When did they go? That's the big question. People always complain appropriately that I don't tell people when I went to do these hikes, which I get. I mean, like the posting date is here, but I should always include it in the notes, you know. Adventure Archives. Why September is a good month for development? I'd say July, August, September is a good time for hiking Italy, and that's, hold on. We gotta go back and forth. So May to August, I gotta be a dad. So hold on, we gotta drop this one. Okay, better exposure. So this is when I'm allowed to go do a big old hike because I got a newborn during this time. So what we've been trying to do is figure out what I can do during these like March and April. And it seems like Mount Kinabalu is an option. Mount Kinabalu. Kinabalu. Cool. Let's get the all trails for that in the research. So it's only 14 miles out and back, 8,000 gain, 13,000 feet high, 5,000 foot low. If you tried to do that all in one day, yeah, you'd feel altitude sickness, but this would be an overnighter. I wouldn't mind taking my time for this one if I'm in a group. Yeah, all right, let's add this. Does it say when? January. September, August. So these reviews kind of give you an idea of when people are going. May, April. I don't know if this trip would be enough just to go do this though. Yeah, it'd be a shame to fly all the way there. That's what I'm saying. So that just weighs down the cost. So the cost of the time, effort, and flights to get here. When I'm like going past Japan and Hawaii. Oof. Here's the vibe. I fly Death Valley, Hawaii, Japan, Malaysia, and back. Do a nice month-long trip. Yeah, it'd be a shame. How long is that flight? Where would I fly to? I don't know any cities. Kota Kinabalu? Kinabalu. $1,000. Jesus. Yeah. $30. No. So it's tough, you know. It would take a big sponsorship. It would take some kind of help from locals, or just hedging the bet that it takes to go do this. But if I'm ever in that area of the world, it would be cool. Yeah, time of year doesn't matter too much for Malaysia. Yeah. Yeah, what is Adventure Archives up to these days? Good old boys. Hiking at ancient shrines in Japanese countryside. Japan, Hong Kong. So funny. He keeps looking up here to the right. What's up here? Jealous of their glacier trip. That looks sick. In Disneyland. All over the place, gotta love it. Niagara Falls. Campfire Chronicles. Let's go. I know, Scott. Just in Japan, yeah. God damn, the watch time on these must be insane. So much footage. It's an interesting idea to have a group of people for one channel, because they very well could have their own individual channels. They're like the vlog brothers of hiking, but there's 4 brothers, right? 4 of them, as far as I remember. King's Trail in Sweden during the summer. I think I'm like, I don't have the window for it. Yeah. All right, let's switch gears. So. one type of video that I love to watch on YouTube is this. I want to make bakery videos. I want to make really long process-based videos about bakeries and cafes. Man, I get it. Like Japan, Asian bakeries, amazing. So interesting for us Americans. It's so different. But I have done some research. I can't really find this, but in America, especially New York City, but I could also do it around the world, but I would love to shoot these. I want to shoot them because I've watched enough. I think I understand how I could do them differently and better. And I love the idea of them, and they seem like they would make travel more fun. So if I coordinated a shoot with a bakery in Paris or Croatia or South Korea or anywhere, if I did a whole trip and then knew that I had this video production alongside it, it would be so fun. So these are just really long videos about like this. Obviously they've narrowed in, they're in their niche of bread story, doing this type of video and this type of video alone, but I love it. Plus I want to eat the pastries. Do it. Bread story. So this is what I see. I see long form YouTube videos documenting cafe, bakery, and restaurant prep and process. 30 to 40 minutes each, but hey, doesn't matter. Japanese bakery videos, but in New York City and eventually around the world. Sure, whatever. I've never seen a coffee roaster version of this video. I think that would be a cool, different type. But obviously bakeries, cafes. Restaurant ones are a little weird. I don't know. I have some local ones that I want to reach out to. I feel like the easy aspect of them would be the actual shooting, editing, and uploading. The hard part is getting the leads. So figuring out where to shoot, hedging your bets about is it worth the time, effort, and money to shoot it, the investment in that product to be made. So getting inbound leads from clients interested in being featured eventually, you know. There's the whole building the portfolio aspect. So like, why would anyone say yes to this? So if you're a cafe and I reach out to you, why would anyone say yes? I mean, I could leverage the success of this YouTube channel, and I guess that's a pro for uploading it to this YouTube channel, which, hey, I think I should. I think an occasion, like one of these per year, hey, whatever. Be awesome. Communication is tough. Scheduling the shoot, sure. Onboard process for prospective clients. So like, you know, letting them know what is to be expected, the amount of work that they have to do, what they get out of the process, all of that, just like communication is difficult. Knowing how a video will perform before committing to the shoot. So hedging, you know, that's tough. That's all the hard. The question of could you walk up to a bakery and coordinate shooting the next morning? So how much could you go on a trip and then just like cold call, walk up to all these places and try to get this? It's possible. I don't know if it's worth it. Bread Story, you mentioned this in your vlog. So cool. I'd watch every minute of that film. Bakery videos, would binge it. You thinking something similar to AllanSu? I don't know if that's how you say it. It's free publicity for them, especially in tourist heavy place. Yeah. But I could still see them being confused or not understanding the value proposition. And it is, you know, it's work for them to have to manage and deal with this and to say yes. So it would still be difficult to just get them on board. So yeah. So it would help me have something to do while traveling in cities. So if I have a hike planned, I go to the city, shoot this video. It's just like a cool idea. I hoped that this problem would be solved with shooting like hiking in the city videos, but I still haven't really, I don't know, found like a good format for that. I'm still willing into like doing research for that, but we'll see. So example of a good YouTube channel dedicated to the genre bread story. And then looking at examples of other popular videos from different channels. So this guy just does like boulangerie, Paris bakery style videos. So 20 minutes. Bread. Buttering biscuits, etc. Dough. Hey, and plus I'd get to try it at the end, so win-win. Examples of good titles, thumbnails, popular videos in the genre, 14 million for this one. Another good channel that's doing it. They upload a lot. Definitely not as lasered in on their format though. They have a bunch of different things going on. So yeah, that's that. I don't know. Would be a fun thing. It's good to do something that you're passionate about every so often. And like I said, it would be easy for me to do once I find the place. I don't have to do it. It would be fun to do. And I think it would be interesting to share and make traveling more fun. Because there's nothing better than having a goal or like a reason why you're traveling. Part of that for me was editing videos while abroad and like going to cafes and feeling like a local, feeling like I belonged there was pretty awesome, you know? Are you seeing success on your vlog type of videos, and would this be one? I wouldn't call this a vlog. This is more an ambient long form process video. It's way different than the vlogs. Both I'm passionate about, but I've told myself that the home vlogs are 100% just for me to keep memories. So Mika and I go back and watch home vlogs and videos, you know, all the time. And it's really, really nice to have, you know, like the Cyprus one and the Mexico City one and the update from Denver and when we moved to Denver, you know, moving to Colorado, getting married, having the proposal, and like when we first got Sasha. Like these are just memories that I'll always cherish. And it really doesn't matter. Like the success is just making them how I want them to be, you know, making memories that are entirely my own. Like I don't have to share them, but I think uploading them to my YouTube channel just incentivizes me to make them in the first place and to like make them nice, you know? It's just what I mainly do with videos in general. Like it just incentivizes me to do what I want to do. Special for me, high value to me. Whereas like hiking the Three Fingers Lookout, like I really didn't care that much. I went in and out, did it as quickly and efficiently as possible, and it's cool, But like, did I really want to fly, drive, and hike? Fly, drive, bike, and hike up to this spot just to sleep in one night and then go back and right back home? Like, no, it's just like to make money. So it's a balance between those two. What's fun and what's profitable. Value on both sides. The cost of work on one side and the value proposition. Anthony Bourdain, yeah. I was away for 30 minutes and now we're talking bakery videos. Oh my God. I mean, like, these memories are just so valuable to me. I think it's good to do work for yourself and then work for other people. Go back and forth between those two. Yeah. Maybe you can start with a local bakery living in New York City. All right. So I planted the seed with one of them. Let's go to Instagram. Let's write a response to them and see if we can get through the doorway. I mean, like, from their perspective, what would make them want to say yes? Okay, so there are a bunch of bakeries. A bunch of bakeries in New York City. This one's in Brooklyn. Where's our Google? Let's go to Google. I have a lot of marks on my Google. Oh, so we got to go down one more, third stop. Okay. Oh. Come on, come. Oh. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no licking the face. Okay. I gotta lean forward, but yeah. I know you're 50 pounds. Okay. All right. We're back. Where's this place? I have fond memories going to Bushwick Bakery. It's an adorable little spot. The croissants are second to none in that area. I've also peered into their kitchen. I don't know if they have any good shots of the kitchen. But it's an adorable spot. They have a lot of cool little things. You know, nothing crazy, but they're baking it all fresh there. This is what it looked like when I was going. But they recently just added this adorable blue, like a Zool blue patio. With all the plants. Oh, it's gorgeous. With the lights and the seats, the little white seats. Aesthetically, it's there. Pastry-wise, I also think it's there. It's simple. And I think they got like the big machines. I don't know. I think it's not too big, not too small. And I think it would be a perfect first one to try it. So my proposition will be, it'll be no work on your end. I'll try to make it as, seamless as possible. But I would love to just come early. Whenever they get started, probably 3 or 4 a.m. and just shoot the process. Be a fly on the wall. Out of the way, getting my thing. What you're doing, the work you're doing is priority, and I'm just supplemental. I'm just trying to get whatever shots I can without causing an issue. And I'm going to make a video about the process, and then I'll give it to you for review before I do anything with it. But I'd love to post it on my YouTube channel because I want to start shooting videos like this. And you could be the first. I mean, sometimes that's not a good thing. Like, people don't like being the first of like a new endeavor. Like if someone's doing a podcast and they're like, you're my first episode. I'm like, oh God. No. But I think having this YouTube channel and posting here will serve as a portfolio for them to trust me and to trust the value that I'm promising, if any, whatever. I'll even pay for my own croissant and coffee. So we messaged them. I said, have such nice memories of early morning croissants and coffee at your spot. They said, hi, how may I assist you? Bot. I'll zoom in. And I said, just wanted to say thanks. And then a human responded, oh, thanks. We are so happy to hear that. So I'll probably respond with like, I should type this out before I send it. I also have a puppy snout right next to the space bar on the keyboard. Sasha. Baby girl, come on. She's too big. If she was smaller, it would work. It's got to be simple and straightforward. Sasha, she is putting her head on the spacebar. Okay, all right. Come on, get, Sasha. I know. Yeah, you want attention. I know. All right, Sasha's being a baby. I think I gotta take her out. That's going to be one of the difficult things about this stream. I'd like to go for as long as I can, but I have obligations. And guess what? I got a big one coming up soon. Baby. Second baby. She's the first baby. How long have we been going for, though? 3 hours and 48 minutes. So almost 4 hours. That's pretty good. It's not bad. Gonna wrap it up here. But thank you so much. Last minute chat. Can't imagine why the bakery would say no. Craig, that's a win-win for both you and them. Could share your film on their... Yeah. I can pitch a lot of potential, but they just might want to just focus on what they do best, and that's making croissants. So I don't doubt them. But I think I'm going to use one of the examples from Bread Story. I'm going to use my channel as a portfolio. Highlight, this should just be like 3 sentences. It should be simple. And it should be, if you want to know more, happy to have a Zoom call, phone call. I could visit in person. Just let me know if you want more information, right? So I'm going to make it simple. But yeah, dude, it'd be really fun. It'd be really fun. I think it'd be fun. And worst case scenario, I get a croissant. So, croissant. I've done that for bookstores. Nice. Apologies for not being home when you were in New Zealand. Would have been good having you at the house in Wanaka. Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude, no worries. Thanks for all your help. The info was really helpful. Thanks, Scott. Glimpse of freedom. Insights. Would love advice on some videos if you ever have the time. Trying to take some tips and tricks from you. Yeah. I need to enable links, I think. I'm going to look into enabling links for chat. That should be a feature. That should be allowed. We'll see. See you on Geoguessr. Yeah, I'll also get Geoguessr up. We can play some Geoguessr next time. I think weekly streams, bare minimum. Ideally more, but I think keeping it to weekly would make enough demand, enough things to say. We'll see. I just have to get the format down. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Baby's due in May or June. Around then. But yeah, thanks guys. Peace out. See you.